Hello and welcome everybody. Today we're going to have a discussion about instructions. So if you're interested, stay tuned, and as always I'm going to pray for you at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. So to be obedient to instructions, it is very interesting when we go and read in the book of James that we actually see it is, especially when you go into the Hebrew translation, you can see that it is the law of joy, meaning when you are obedient to the instructions, you will have joy. We can read in Psalms over and over again where King David says he delights in the law of the Father, which is his instructions, so that the joy may be fulfilled or completed. It gives us joy to fulfill the instructions of the Father. Now let's look at a teenager. Sometimes teenagers does not feel the same way. If you give them instructions, some of them rebel, some of them are obedient, some of them do it, but they don't want to do it. You see, that is the response. Where are you at in life? Are you like a teenager? Are you still like an infant that needs to drink milk? Meaning you cannot really get any instructions. It is just, you are just there. Or are you mature where you can eat the meaty part, meaning you can digest the hard stuff? Because sometimes the Father gives us things that is out of our comfort zone. He gives us instructions and that we need to be obedient, that we do not necessarily like. But if you go and look at it and dig deeper, you will see that the purpose of instructions is for your joy to be complete. Now, many people have anxiety, they have depression. Why? Because of a lack of joy. So, if you feel in your life something is not right, go back to the initial instruction and ask yourself the question: am I obedient to my Father, yes or no? And if the answer is no, then you can see, well, that is most probably the cause why my joy is not there. Well, if I'm obedient to my Father's instructions and I still don't have joy, then we need to pray about it and find out, where are we missing the mark. I believe our Father did not create us to dread being here on earth. Yeshua came to give us life and life in abundance. That was his desire. But we need to follow the instructions of our Father. As I trust my kids to follow my instructions because I've got their best intentions at heart. I want a good life for them. Therefore, I give them the instruction, not to break them down, even though sometimes they feel like they don't want to do these things because they don't see the purpose of it. The purpose of instruction is for our joy to be complete. Father, I pray today, where there's people lacking in joy, lacking in instructions, or even understanding, Father, help us to see your picture clearly, but help us to be obedient to your word and your instructions. Help us to fulfill the calling of your design for our lives, Father. Help us to see that joy comes from you. I thank you for your love and I thank you for your mercy. And I thank you for that. In the name of Yeshua, be blessed.